Hey guys, my name's Duncan. As you guys know, I'm on Syber Insider and I'm part of the Syber family. Today we're doing what we call Syber School. This is basically us teaching you how to do simple tasks on your PC. Today we're going to be talking about installing RAM. RAM is a very important part of your PC because it allows different applications to run without clogging it up. The more RAM you have, the more applications can run. Less RAM you have, less applications. Now today, in this technological world, people have been mostly using CPUs to do a lot of tasks, but RAM still plays an important part. But besides dive into what RAM is, because I'm pretty sure most of you do, we're just going to take a look on how to install and uninstall RAM when you need to. So for purpose reasons, I've actually already unscrewed this. We're going to be using a Vapor Pro, and what we're going to do is remove the cover. Take this off here. There we go. Now, you guys can actually see the inside of this. So I know you're from there and you can't really, so come a little closer. So now that you guys have gotten a closer look, you can kind of see the inside of everything here. You can see that you have the CPU fan. You can see that there's another fan here to help with airflow. With our designs, we want to make sure that there's a lot of airflow because right under it, I'm going to pull this off right here, you can actually see, get that out, you can actually see that there is a graphics card located right here. Yeah, look at that. Bad boy, right? We're not talking about that right now. What we're talking about is RAM. Now in our systems, the RAM is actually located a little bit closer right here. You can actually see that right here is where the RAM is. Now I know it's a little bit difficult for you guys to kind of see it, but you can see it somewhat, and I'll try to bring it up a little bit for you guys to see. The RAM is kind of like right there. You can kind of see it there. Kind of give you a better look. There it is. Okay? So now what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can get to your RAM. Now with this one, it's a little bit harder. Sometimes you're going to have to remove the fan or whatever's blocking it. Make sure you clear the path. Also make sure beforehand is to touch the metal railing. This will destatic your hands from frying your RAM or anything like that. Then afterwards, what you want to do is locate a little push. It's kind of like a little push plastic piece that allows you to pop out the RAM. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that right now. On this one, it's actually located in the back. So I'm going to take my hand, go right back here. And these are actually created to make things a lot easier. So when you pop it out, it just comes out. It's kind of a quick release. We're going to grab this right here. It's a little bit tough. It is RAM. RAM likes to be really tight with everything. Pull it out here, come on. There we go. And there you go. As you guys can see, the RAM is right there. Now, usually, what you want to do to make sure that you get the right RAM. So as you can see, we run DDR4 in our machines. So like I was saying before, you want to make sure that you get the right RAM, because if you don't, you have a lot of problems, leaks, other kind of things. And when I say leaks, it just means that the memory is not fully connecting, it's not reading the way it should, and it's not performing the way it should. I mean, usually when you have those issues, you'll see a lot of different things come up, from a blue screen to sometimes your computer underperforming. That's why it's really important that you get the right one. Luckily for us, we already have the right one. Now, once you get the right one, as you saw how I pulled it out, you're now going to reinstall it back into the PC. But before you do so, make sure you get rid of any unnecessary dust. It's always to have a good cleaning with this kind of stuff because it helps your PC work and perform a lot better. I mean, if you want a clogged up machine and you're going for that effect, bro, it's more to you. But it's not to the best of suggestion that you leave it that way. So now what you want to do is you want to take your RAM and put it in there. So what we're going to do is look for the slot that it needs to go to. Make sure it's in the right slot. Different motherboards have different requirements for different RAM. So if it needs to, it's going to need to. Usually I think that's max still. But for PCs, I think you can basically run off of 1. So, you know, what you're going to do is you're going to take it. And you're going to try to make sure you align it correctly. And get it in there. Get in there. Get under all D-block. You're going to make sure you get there right there in the edge. Make sure the slots line up correctly. If you don't make sure that they line up correctly, it may be out and it may not perform correctly. So, after that, you're just going to push down. You're going to wait till you hear those clicks. And there you go. So, we've now just installed our new RAM. The next thing you guys always want to do is always check first. Don't ever close up the case beforehand. You want to put everything back that you need to put back. So, like covering, you put it back in there. Make sure the wires go where they need to go. Do this, boom. But like I said, don't place the cover on it first. Make sure it's running correctly. So power it on, make sure you don't have anything around that can get in the inside. Once you power it on, make sure that the RAM checks. It will usually show on the screen that it can see it on the boot up, or you can check on these properties on your inside of your windows. Besides that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and check out all the other videos. And thanks, guys, for being here. With knowledge is power. We done? That's cheesy. Let's go.